Hey guys, this is Dan with Good Guys to Great Men. Thanks for watching today. Today I want to talk to you about something which I call make it happen versus let it happen. It's a bit of a mindset shift for guys that we talk to who come to us for coaching and for help with moving things forward in their lives. In particular, we're talking about relationships that are in trouble, where there's tension and frustration, where they're struggling. And part of the problem that we have here, especially as men, is that we always want to fix something, right? We're taught through school and work that we have to find a problem, solve a problem, find a problem, find a solution. That's what we're taught, that's what we're really good at, We have a really good way of focusing in on an issue, putting loads of effort and time into it and finding a solution. The problem is that when you bring that into a relationship, it just doesn't work. When you focus on a problem in a relationship, when you put loads of energy into trying to resolve that problem, it essentially just exacerbates the problem. It makes it bigger. It makes it feel like that's the only thing that's going on in the relationship when all the focus is on the problem and what's going wrong. And that can result in additional tension, it can result in additional pressure being felt by your partner. Oftentimes it results in them feeling like the problem is theirs, that everything that's going wrong is laid at their feet because we bring it up, we're trying to find a solution, but of course we're talking to them about it in a way that comes across as the problem is with them. And the natural thing that happens when there's pressure, when there's tension in a relationship, is to back away, is to put up the walls, defend, protect our emotions, and that's where the distance comes into the relationship. That's where the affection starts to dry up. When we come from this focus on finding solutions to problems, to fixing problems, we become really, really good at finding what's wrong with things. We're not so good at explaining what would be a good thing to happen, what's right, how we would like to move forward. But when you're really good at finding what's wrong with something, then you're also able to find out what you want. So if you're constantly looking at what's going wrong with the relationship, constantly looking at why things are not good, why you're not happy, what's the problem that's underlying the stress and the tension in the relationship, you can then take that and turn it around, and you can find, well, what is it that I want to have in my relationship? What would be the best scenario? In a lot of cases, this might be, I want to feel respected, I want to feel appreciated, I want to feel adored, I want to feel affection, I want to feel kindness and generosity and love and closeness and togetherness, a unified front. All of these things can come from those focuses on the feeling of what's lacking and what you haven't got in the relationship. The good thing is that once you know what you do want in the relationship, you can communicate that. The difficult thing is to communicate that in a way that it's accepted in the way that you want it to be, so that you can move the relationship forward rather than causing more problems. When we communicate what we're not happy with, then straight away often that is taken as judgment or criticism, and the other person shuts down or withdraws, goes into protection mode. When we communicate what we do want, we communicate that openly. We are leading the direction of the relationship there. We are moving things forward, and that's a very positive thing to do. So when you want to communicate something that you do want in the relationship, it's a really good idea to have thought about what it provides for you. Many of us men struggle to say what it is that we want. There's shame triggers and guilt triggers around all of this kind of stuff. But actually it's a really attractive trait to be able to just say, state, not question, not ask for her feedback, not need validation, just to say, this is what I really want from this relationship. There's an important understanding here, and that is that humans are constantly changing. What we're feeling inside our bodies is constantly changing. What we're thinking, it's constantly in flux. bringing that awareness into the situation when you're talking to someone, especially around a difficult or a tense subject, enables you to empathize with them, to come with understanding, to be looking to see their perspective. Underneath a lot of the problems that we have in relationships is the need to be heard. That's it. We just want the other person to hear us, to understand us, to see from our perspective, to empathize. We want to feel that connection, that they want to understand. We have a preconceived expectation or belief that the other person will meet our needs exactly as we think they should. And when you come to a situation or an environment where you're discussing this kind of thing with that in mind, then you're essentially setting yourself up for failure straight away. If you can let go of your attachment for the need to be met exactly as you believe it should be or will be, then you'll find that you're able to discuss and find a solution that works for both of you, a compromise that you'll both be happy with, or at least you will be connected and you'll be able to discuss and move things forward. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. We've got another group coaching starting on the 23rd of July. We'd love to have you in there. There's going to be 6 really amazing men in there with Steve and myself. We'd love to help you get through whatever situation you're in at the moment and help you find a route to where you want to go, being able to communicate exactly what you want, how you want to, and move your life forward in the direction that you want to take it. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.